To make a scientific parasite to go in the suit jacket, at first I thought a paperclip would be perfect. And then I threw aside my previous better project, and then my paperclip immediately broke. God damn it. And so then I had to take some thicker gauge wire and bend it up all fancy as a replacement. Now, this project is a great example of how, even with a lot of skill and life experience and with a plan in place, something that seems as if it could be a super easy project can immediately go off the rails and end up passable at best. A lot of that is because I rushed this process. So, you see, first I put that cotton ball on there and I soak it in latex. Now, what you want to do here is you want to get it, the outside super soaked in latex, but the inside still a little bit soft in order to get it, like, to the proper mushy kind of state. Now, in order for this to get to the stage where it is properly workable, you've got to let it sit for a while. You've got to be real patient with it, and then go at it with a sculpting tool at the most necessary, at a very, very specific moment. And soon, you will see that that is not what I did. The Scientific Parasite article on the Adventure Time wiki, by the way, is maybe my favorite wiki article ever. Well, no, probably not. But I have thought about it frequently since I first read it at age 13, and it's only updated a little bit since then. It goes on about the instances in which scientific parasites are seen, and, oh, here I'm about to fuck it up. Watch this, I fuck it up real bad. But it goes into different situations in which scientific parasites have been seen and why they could be in certain people's pockets, like when Finn's pretending to be some big old smart science guy, he's got a scientific parasite in there, and so there's a lot of theorizing in place, and I think it is funny. So, I modified my fuck up to make a little mouth, and you see the way that it's like the membrane is moving while the inside is still soft? That's what you want. But you want this at a later point in the process, and you want to not, like, mess with it when it's in such a fragile state that it's going to stick all over your tool, even though it's metal. Because latex doesn't stick as well to metal as it does to, for instance, other latex. Or a finger. And so that's why I like using metal tools for this kind of thing, and I've gotten to such a perfect groove with this, where I'm comfortable with it, but I did not do that there. And you see, this is latex that's been drying for days. The color change, very evident. And so, this is because I got mad at it and gave it up for a couple days, and then came back to it, and this is not good, because now I'm getting more streaks, because I'm not able to blend the wet latex into the drying latex, you know? So overall, this project, I fucked up a lot. It's not very good. And so the fact that this is one of the first, like, full process videos I filmed with the intent to post is kind of disheartening, because I've had a lot of great projects, and this is not one of them. So I'm not really putting my best foot forward here. But, I mean, making these videos in the first place is a learning experience and a process, and is gonna be fucked up. And so showing an example of me fucking up is a part of the learning experience, I think. There's water-activated paint. Mayron's my, like, dye-by brand. And I paint it on like so, because, you know, I mean, you're familiar with colors. White and red makes pink. Woo! Most of the time, I mix dye into my latex as I'm working with it, to have, like, a depth of color and never allow any, like, white spots showing regardless of my paint job on top, right? I didn't do it on this one because I wanted a kind of translucent look that I did not achieve. Here's another fuck up. So I thought if I used, like, black nail polish, right, then it would dry in a kind of 3D way and it would look like little eyeballs in there. It didn't. It dried flat. But all in all, it is a perfectly passable scientific parasite. It works fine. And when I was in costume, you couldn't see it anyway because of my hair.